Hey, what's up guys? Gian here of Gadget Pilipinas. When I first saw this new ZenBook Duo in CES 2024, it instantly caught my attention and made me think about jumping back to PC. I said the same thing in 2019 when I first used the first ZenBook Duo, and I did switch back to PC until I got my MacBook Air M2. 2 months later from CES, ASUS sent me a unit for a hands-on experience, and it is exactly what I expected. This is a Windows laptop worthy of recognition and the only one that can somewhat replace my MacBook Air. Now, with its unique dual-screen design and powerful specs, the ZenBook Duo promises to be a game-changer for professionals who demand the most from their machines. Now, after putting it through its paces during my recent MWC 2024 coverage in Barcelona, I'm excited to share my experience and insights on why the ZenBook Duo is more than just a gimmick. By the way, apologies for my voice. I haven't really fully recovered since I got sick last month. So yeah, pardon the voice. It's still not fully 100% full yet, but we're getting there. Now, at first glance, the ZenBook Duo's dual 14-inch 3K 120Hz OLED touchscreens immediately grab attention. But this innovative design is not just for show. Having two screens efficiently doubles your screen real estate, allowing you to reference one screen while working on the other. Now, this eliminates the need for constant alt-tabbing, if there is such a word, or window switching, reducing, of course, the interruptions and helping you stay focused. Now, the ZenBook Duo also comes with a detachable full-size keyboard and built-in kickstand, as you can see right here, providing versatility in how you use the device. You can seamlessly go from laptop mode to desktop mode or use it in sharing mode to present to others. The unique Bluetooth keyboard with pogo pins and auto-positioning magnets makes attaching and, of course, detaching the keyboard very easily. Now, ASUS made sure that this keyboard stays while you're using it. Now, the pogo pins right here give the keyboard a physical connection to the laptop, which means no lags and, of course, connection issues. You, however, have the option to use the keyboard wirelessly for about 2 hours if the keyboard lights are turned on. But I suggest that you turn that off so you can use it just as long as you're using the laptop, but more on that later. Now, under the hood, the ZenBook Duo packs some serious power. It is equipped with an Intel Core Ultra 7 processor, 32 gigs of LPDDR5X RAM, and a 1TB of PCIe 4.0 SSD. Now, this laptop, in my experience, had no issues handling my demanding workloads, from DaVinci Resolve Studio to CapCut to even playing some games. Now, I was particularly impressed with how well this ran DaVinci Resolve Studio 18, but now I upgraded to 19 beta, and also CapCut for my video editing needs. Now, the AI-assisted features in these apps felt optimized as well and very snappy on the ZenBook Duo, but not as, if I may say, swift as the one on my MacBook Air. I really feel that the ZenBook Duo performs a little underwhelming on rendering 4K videos compared to the MacBook Air, but it can definitely do the job it asks. At 35 watts TDP, when connected to its 65 watts charger, the ZenBook Duo still manages to help me go through my editing tasks using DaVinci Resolve Studio. Now, while it may not match my MacBook Air M2's endurance, the ZenBook Duo's battery performance is still very commendable considering its dual screen setup and powerful internals. Now, what really ties the ZenBook Duo's dual screen together is the ASUS Screen Expert software suite. It provides intuitive controls to manage your apps and windows across both displays. You can easily move content between screens, set up task groups of apps to launch together, and access handy tools like handwriting input and a virtual numpad. It also comes with a pen that you can freely use, but I do not usually use it as much though, but I think that it's a nice addition. Now, I found the task group feature particularly useful, which allows me to create preset combinations of apps for different scenarios like writing, coding, and video editing. Now, with a single click using that feature, all the relevant apps would open in my preferred layout. The secondary screen also doubles as an adaptive control panel for supported apps. It will show some context-aware buttons, dials, and slides to give you quick access to key functions. Now, this came in handy with Adobe apps like Photoshop and even Lightroom Classic. Now, one of the standout features of the ZenBook Duo is the AI side of things, thanks to the Intel Meteor Lake processors with a dedicated Neural Processing Unit, or NPU. Now, this NPU, for those of you who are not aware, brings power efficiency and power-efficient AI capabilities to the laptop, enabling it to handle complex AI workloads with ease. Now, AI is gaining quite a number of buzz these days, but this is more than just simply being able to generate something that is, of course, in the realm of generative AI, but AI here as well can also be in terms of power efficiency and all the other features that can make you more productive using this type of laptop right here. Now, for content creators and professionals working with generative AI tools, the ZenBook Duo is a pretty capable machine. No? Its powerful hardware and optimized software allow it to run AI-assisted features in creative apps like Adobe Photoshop and even DaVinci Resolve Studio with impressive speed and responsiveness. Now, its AI features can be felt better on AI-assisted applications like XSplit VCam to separate the subject from the background, and auto framing, which is one of the latest features of XSplit. You can also maximize it on ASUS AI noise cancelling microphone and speakers. Now, these features perform well on the ZenBook Duo 2024, way better than previous generation, and that's all because of the new Intel Meteor Lake processor in this laptop. Again, thanks to that one. Now, rounding out the ZenBook Duo's impressive feature set is comprehensive connectivity. You get two Thunderbolt 4 ports here. You get also HDMI 2.1, a USB-A, and headphone jack covering all the bases. But it does not have a micro SD and even an SD card slot, which is quite a bummer because as a creator, you want to have that kind of feature right here on the laptop. But for a productivity laptop, this one does not have that. Now, the OLED displays are top-notch with Dolby Vision, Pantone validation, 100% DCI-P3 color gamut, and even VESA Display HDR, 500 True Black certification. These things, of course, would matter, especially if you're editing photos, if you're editing videos. Now, let's talk about the thermals. Now, to keep it in check, ASUS employs its ice cool technology, very cold on top of the keyboard. I do not feel anything more than 35 degrees or even less than that. No, there's dual fans, heat pipes, and a well-designed motherboard layout with heat spreaders inside and also graphite sheets, allowing the ZenBook Duo to sustain high performance without getting too toasty. Now, the bottom section of the laptop, though, gets a little too hot for comfort. It's hovering about 51 to 55 degrees Celsius when editing videos, and it can even go higher when rendering 1080p to 4K videos. But then again, at this point, you would not want to put this on your lap, which of course you're not going to be doing 90% of the time because you will likely be putting this most of the time on your table. Of course, all these cutting-edge tech does not come cheap. Here in the Philippines, the ZenBook Duo's sole configuration with a Core Ultra 7, 32 gigs of RAM, and 1TB SSD comes in at $129,995, and that is already at the cost of getting yourself an ROG Zephyrus G14, if I'm mistaken. Again, these are two different kinds of products, and this one is really more for productivity. The other one is really more for gaming, but at the end of the day, it all depends on what you want to do solely. Okay, for me, for example, if I want to do more on a bit of editing, but more on coding, more on maintaining my site, and a bit of video editing, I would go with this one. But if I'll be needing more something for gaming, more stable diffusion, more video editing, I'll be rendering 4K videos, I might as well get that one. I mean the G14, latest G14. Again, at the end of the day, it's all up to you. It all depends on what you want. Now, however, when you consider everything this laptop offers, no, from its productivity enhancing dual screens, color accurate OLED display, long battery life, and ample horsepower, as I mentioned, to be able for you to do the things that you need to do primarily, just like what I said earlier, I believe the price is pretty much justified for its target professional audience. Now, after spending quality time with the ZenBook Duo 2024, I can confidently say that it is a remarkable machine that delivers on its promises. Now, the thoughtful implementation of the secondary display combined with powerful internals and creator-friendly features, except for that missing micro SD card slot, makes it a productivity powerhouse. Now, if you're a professional who can take full advantage of the unique dual screen setup and you're willing to invest in a premium tool, the ZenBook Duo 2024 is well worth considering. It may not be the laptop for everyone, but for its intended creative and tech-savvy audience, the ZenBook Duo is a standout option among traditional notebooks. Alright, that's it for our video today. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to ASUS for sending over this laptop for us to feature and review on this channel and also in our website. This has been Gian of Gadget Pilipinas. Catch you in the next one. Bye!